Bonjour.
Bonjour, Sara.
How are you, Stefan? Long
Very well.
time no
It's
see.
been a while.
It has been a while.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
All of you, welcome to this special episode of So French, the podcast from Paris.
On everything French.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
On everything
Yeah.
French.
I'm Stefan Vries.
And my name is Sara Bertilsson.
Yeah.
And Stefan, it has been a while.
Yeah.
So roll back the history here.
Well, we started this podcast exactly 10 years ago, and we still look the same as 10 years ago. That's crazy, yeah? We did this podcast for 5 years, So French, with a lot of fun, always.
More than 80 episodes, actually.
Yes. And
80 episodes of French politics, life in Paris, life in France.
Yes, current affairs, crazy stories, scandals, a lot of scandals.
Many scandals.
Many scandals. Also guests, very nice guests. And then, after 5 years, we decided to stop because life went on. We had other things to do. And then suddenly this summer you decided that you wanted to reboot this podcast again.
Absolutely.
I was very pleased when you sent me the message.
Yes, immediately.
Yes, yeah.
So 10 years after our first episode, we are relaunching the So French podcast. What would you say? What would be the same, Stefan?
I think the way we look at French politics, but it has become even crazier in the last 5 years. Yeah. But also, I think we're both pretty light and we don't take things too seriously. Of course, you've been living here now for how many years?
20 years.
Yes, yeah.
20 years in Paris.
I lived in Paris for 22 years. So 5 years ago, I went to Amsterdam and I'm still there, but now I'm in Paris. Very happy, actually, to be here. I don't know, what has changed in those 5 years?
Many things have changed because, first of all, when we ended we paused, the podcast, this was just as COVID was about to hit.
Yeah, indeed.
The world.
Yeah, a few months.
So COVID happened. It changed the world, I would say.
Yeah.
So absolutely everything has changed since then. Yeah. I mean, I think France is not the same. Paris is not the same.
No.
Europe is not the same.
No.
So, but we do have some of the politicians that are still the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Nicolas Sarkozy was a big part of our podcast 10 years ago. He is still making headlines.
François Hollande was also a big part of our podcast, and nobody really is interested in him anymore, although he is a member of parliament now.
Exactly. So some of the people we're going to talk about will still be the same. The topics, politics, French life. Try to explain a little bit what it's like living here and some of the maybe intricacies of French society.
Yeah.
That would be the same. We're going to try to have guests, more guests maybe even than last time, because it's always interesting to hear what other people as well have to say.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we're going to have many more guests. And it will be a little bit different because last time you lived here in Paris.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And now you no longer, you moved back to Amsterdam. So this will be a multinational production.
A long distance relationship.
Absolutely. So maybe that will also bring a bit of a more European perspective. What do you think?
I think so. I mean, I've left France now for 5 years, and of course, I've always been following it very closely because, you can leave Paris, but Paris will never leave me, So, of course, I'm still very interested in French politics and everything that happens here. And my kids, of course, they have a French passport. So, even though now they grow up in the Netherlands, they are still very attached to France. So it is still part of my life. But my look has changed a lot because I spend a lot of time in Brussels as well. So I will look at France with a more European eye, I think. I think it will change a little bit our dynamic also because we'll be not like this now, sitting together. We'll do that.
This is a privilege to have us both in the same, in the same room.
But we'll do it by distance, but I think it will work out fine.
The thing is, it will be different. This will be a video podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because actually, when we started, not to give ourselves a pat on the back, there were not a lot of podcasts in general, and certainly not in English about French politics.
Yeah, we were political podcast pioneers,
yes,
I would say.
we were, already. And only audio we did. Yes. And now you can also see us. So not only maybe you had other ideas by our voices, by imagining who we were. This is how we look like in real life.
So that will change a little bit.
Your life has changed as well. Your kids are grown up,
absolutely.
Almost. Well, they're pretty tall now.
Bigger now, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, and 5 years is a long time. Yeah. And you go through a lot of things.
Yeah.
Changing work, changing jobs.
Yeah. But still happy in Paris?
Very happy in Paris.
Yeah.
Very, very happy in Paris. Still not quite understanding the French after 20 years, but we will have a lot of time to talk about that.
Yeah, that's very nice. And one of the things that really changed, where we were also pioneers, because, we cycled through Paris already when we arrived here, more than 20 years ago. And now it's really pretty common, right, to ride a bicycle. Yeah, that's interesting how that can change in a couple of years.
That's something that has changed physically, the city a lot. All these new cycling lanes, and it changes life as well. And as a Dutch person, you know this, how cycling, what impact it have on your life.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a nice change. Many things don't change. Some are good.
Prime ministers in France tend to change very often.
Sometimes even over a weekend. So that's good for us, because that means that we have a lot to talk about. But I'm really happy that we're doing this again. And I hope many people will find us.
Absolutely. And what we're most looking forward to is, of course, hearing from you. What do you want to hear about in our podcast? What stories are you interested in? And then, of course, once we get going, do send us emails. The address should be somewhere down on the screen somewhere. Do send us an email, or let us, get in contact in any way, because that would be really, really interesting for us to hear what you want to hear about. What do you think about what we're actually saying? Do we understand French politics?
Or are we completely out of our minds? That's also a possibility. You can also send, of course, your questions, maybe with video, if you like to. Why not? We hope you enjoy this podcast as much as we have done already for a decade, almost.
Absolutely. And I am so much looking forward to this. I'm already all excited about everything that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
To be back, spending every second week a couple of hours with you, Stefan. I missed it so much. It's gonna be
great. Yeah, me too, really. It was one of my favorite projects. And now we're back. So French is back.
So first episode?
On November the 5th.
Absolutely.
Because that's exactly 10 years after we launched our very first one. So tune in, subscribe in your favorite podcast platform, or on YouTube, or anywhere else, as long as you listen to us, or maybe watch us.
Absolutely. 5th of November.
Okay.
Don't miss it.
À bientôt.
À bientôt.
Yeah, I think that's very nice. Yeah. Okay, so now it has to upload.
I can click
stop. Oh yeah, you should stop. Yeah.